Hey guys, this is a mechanic task guide for Needle in a Haystack. For this task, we have to go to 4 different maps, being Ground Zero, Interchange, Streets of Tarkov, and Shoreline, and then investigate 6 different locations across these maps. And you guys can do them in whatever order that you want to, but I will just be showing you guys in the order that the task outlines them in. So starting with Ground Zero, I do have a map on the screen, and then the location of the courtyard park is directly in front of the large TerraGroup building. So my PMC is here on Ground Zero inside the actual TerraGroup building, and then as I do head out the front door, then you can walk forward into any section of this courtyard, whether it be here or from the garage or from the Kart extract, and then you will get a subtask complete. So then moving on to Interchange, I do have a map on the screen, and then the cart track is going to be directly in front of the idea store, and then the children's playground is actually going to be inside of the idea store in front of the registers. So my PMC is here on Interchange, and then the main entrance to the mall is going to be right here. And then the idea store is going to be to my left, right up here. And then this fenced in area that's right in front of me is where the cart track is going to be located. So basically you do want to run around into the actual gated in area onto the cart track until you do get a subtask complete. And then after you have gotten this subtask, then you can actually go in to find the children's playground in the actual idea store, go up the escalators and then take a right. And then you will see the playground just in front of the registers on the far right hand side. And basically you can walk up to this structure here and then you will get another subtask complete. So moving on to Streets, the area where we do have to go for this task is going to be in between the 3 Concordia buildings in the bottom left hand of my map here next to this basketball court. And then my PMC is here on Streets, and then the back of the Big Sparge grocery store is going to be right here. And then the construction zone is going to be right here where the collapsed crane PMC extract is. And then further to my left is where the big Concordia buildings are going to be located, as well as the basketball court. And then the playground that you will be looking for is located directly to the left of this basketball court. So once you do run up close to the structure, then again, you will get another subtask completed. And then lastly, on Shoreline, the 2 locations that you do have to investigate are going to be the construction site, which is by the crane in the southeastern part of the map, and then also the children's playground, which is going to be behind the east wing of the health resort. So my PMC is here on the main road, and then the weather station is going to be right up here as a reference. And then the pier is going to be over here to my left. And then for this subtask to actually be completed, what you're going to be looking for is this area with the blue fence with the crane inside of it. And then the subtask should complete for you as soon as you do walk beyond this blue fence in towards the crane at any point. And then in the interest of time for this guide, then I will teleport my PMC up to the back of the resort. So my PMC is here just outside the back of the east wing, and then the admin building is going to be right over here. Now just over to my right is where you will see the playground area, and this is where you do have to walk into to get the subtask to trigger. So as soon as you walk up to the structure, then you should be good. And then if this is your final location, then the task will just complete for you, and then you can hand it in when you are out of your raid. But it doesn't matter if you do end up dying at any of these locations after you've located the investigation areas. So just to clarify, it does not have to be completed in a single life, and you can do it over as many raids as you need to. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful, and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys for choosing to watch my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.